Hey, how are you guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can make on a Sony Vegas 10, that's the one I have, a gun smoke, coming from a rifle. Or you can even add, you can even use it for a gun or for anything else. So this effect is quite easy, and to me it looks pretty realistic. That's the type of effects that I love in movies. Here is a quick clip from Inevitable, the trailer. Here we go. See that? I don't know if you saw it correctly because my computer is kind of going very little slow today, but alright, there it is. That's the gun smoke that we're going to make. That took me literally like maybe 5 minutes making it because I love just simplicity. I don't like to make things too difficult, really. That's the way I like to do everything. If it takes like way too long to do something, no, that's not for me, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go, let's get started. Okay, let's check this out, right? We first need to make a new video track. So the thing that we can do is actually click at the bottom where it's gray, or at the bottom where there are no video tracks, right? And you right click or left click depending on your settings or your mouse, and you select insert video track from the list, and a little space will appear on top of your video track. So you click your video track, and then we're gonna duplicate this clip. So all you gotta do is press Control. You gotta hold down Control, alright? On top of that layer, you put your arrow. You hold down Control, and then you press the arrow, right? The button for the arrow thing, right? For the layer, and you bring it up, okay? This is gonna create a duplicate. So you bring it up, and then you let it go. See that? Then you click on the event pan crop. So you hit on the event pan crop right here. All you gotta do is just click here in event pan crop, right up here. Some people can't see that. If you can't see that, it's probably because the window is too small. Check it out. Wait, what is it? It's probably because the window is too small. Like this, the track, the layer track is probably too small. Look, if I go smaller, it disappears. You see that? It disappears. So you have to have that track big enough to show the crop pan right here. Okay. So, and then you click it. All right, here we are. Then you select unmask, and then you select this one, anchor creation tool. Alright, then you go around this area right here where it will fire. So as soon as you're gonna exactly where it's going to fire, right, you draw around it, right? It could be very easy, right? You can even draw outside the area, it's fine. And you put another anchor point there, another anchor point there, and pretty much, wait, let me just put another one here just in case, and that's it. You close it. So you're gonna check out, you're gonna see actually that this area here, it turns dark. So this is the area that is not going to be affected in the layer, and the area that is lit is going to be the area obviously that is going to be affected. So we're gonna do a simple blur. Well, first we're gonna add brightness and contrast, and then we'll add blur, and that will make it look like smoke. So here we go, that's done. After that, alright, just close the window. So now we're going to work with the top layer. So you select this one, right? You select this one. We're gonna go to there. Doesn't matter. Alright, and now we're going to implement brightness and contrast. So let me drag this over here so you can see. Let's go to brightness and contrast. Let's take the reset, that way we can select our own, you know, how bright we want it. So here we are. All right, here we go. Then well, let me move this over here actually, so you can see the changes that we're going to apply. All right, excellent. All right. Now we're going to create that layer and like bring it a lot brighter. See what is going on? You just do that. Alright, let's keep trying it 1 second. Alright, I think it's enough actually, like that. So all we gotta do is actually, alright, selected. Now we're going to how do you say, the blur it. So let's find Gaussian blur on the side panel. Let's find Gaussian blur. I will say that wrong. Gaussian or Gaussian, I have no idea. Gaussian blur, I was way off. But anyway, yeah, just apply anything. Actually, like medium blur will work perfectly. So let's see. Alright, you add it to the top layer and already creates a misty, wait, let me show you. It already creates a misty foggy effect, almost like gunpowder, or you know, gun smoke, or whatever you want to call it. So, and then you can add as much blending as much as you want to the image. See that? You want to look like smoke slightly. So there we go. I guess that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna create wait, let me increase the clarity of that layer. See, we're gonna go here, we're gonna move this to the side, and it's gonna create it all the way to the maximum, and we can let it go back and adjust it according to what we need the effect to do, the effect to, sorry, how much fogginess is applied to that specific scene that you want to add it to. So here we go. Okay, it's really bright, as you can see. So now let's keep it bright like that. That way we get, you know, we can see it better. That way later when we go and actually minimize the layer settings, right? The level. Once we minimize the level of this track, you can adjust it to your liking. So here we go. Let's go again to the pan. Okay, here is what we did. So now this over here, the top one, you know, it's actually like for zooming in and out. But if you select the bottom one, that's for the mask, obviously, because you see, it's linked right there to the mask. So make sure that you click it. So this is exactly where the point is, where it fires, right? So what we want to do is move it away. We want to move this away from the gun because the air is probably pushing it away, right? So I mean, you can make it either way. You can make it either go down, up, or the opposite direction. Anywhere that you feel that the scene will make it look cool or will be better. So I decided just to go this side to the right. So let's just do that. Okay, now we're gonna go a little more. Well, actually maybe to here, right? Because he's already fired. So, but then it will probably have disappeared, the smoke. So let's keep it right there, and let's just see where it's located. That, and if you move this, it will create a timestamp right there of that design that you made of that smoke. So let's do that, right? See, it automatically made a timestamp. Or at least I'm calling it that. A timestamp, right? So anyway, and you can just move this away from the subject by creating that like that. See, like it's like moving away, or just completely, right? Completely away if you want, right? Bam, it's away from there. And basically that's it. you know, then you can just measure it. You know, there it is. Let's see this scene right here. See that? It's like right behind there. Bow. So here we go. See that? It's like moving away. So just try to make it as realistic as possible for you, you know, and just play with it, like a little bit, like how much how do you say that, how much smoky look you want to give the gunshot, or the, you know, or the powder, whatever you want to call it, right? So you can also add other things. It doesn't just have to be blur. You can also add like grain, you know, to add more realism, or whatever other effects you want to add, or maybe even other colors that you want to add to it, like maybe light blue or whatever, you know. So it depends on you. You know, me, I like to keep it simple. That simple it is, but it can be simple and looks fake. No, I want to keep it simple and that looks at least as real as possible. Hey, this design is not as real as it gets, but you know, it is what it is, you know. At least some of my friends that saw it, they were like, whoa, they were actually impressed, and actually they know more than I do about digital graphics and doing all that stuff, you know. So let's take this away and let's play now with a gradient, with a I have a hard time pronouncing these words, okay, so you gotta be patient with me. Gradient, gradual, you know, whatever, you know, fading effect. So we want to go to the lightest point, right there, and then selecting well, let me first show you, right there it is, right, that's like the lightest point of it, of the scene, right, and we're gonna move this handle to make it more, I mean, less obvious, right? So I like to keep it just up to there, right, like maybe 50%, maybe 54 is fine. Also, one thing that you can do as well, once you have the layer here on top of it, you can even reduce it, right? You can even do that, right? Reduce the layer on top of it, you know, and it's fine, you know, you can move it whatever you want. So, and this is usually like this, right? Without, you know, that helps fade the image, helps it fade the effect. So if you want to make it fade even sooner, before it goes away from the screen, see that? You can actually like decrease how fast it fades. So it's up to you what you can do. And basically that's it. You're absolutely done. Wasn't that easy, right? And now let's play this scene to its fullest. Alright, here we go. Right. And let's go. Bingo! We did it. You know, maybe a little less, you know, a little less gunpowder to make it more realism. But again, like I said, you can add other things to it and you have it, you know. There it is. Simple. It takes a few minutes and you can create it. You don't have to follow everything that I did exactly. But if you add your own style, you know, adding more extra stuff to it, you can even make it look even better. So, okay guys, go and make some killer videos, alright? Bye.